brain put on hold. He was an Aztec, but he challenged the road. The lane of the fast took on some new risks, chances. He ended up with the will to get shit unnecessary, cause he didn't need a quarter of it all, but he needed quarters to afford the new interest he had. He wanted much and more, stole out of stores, he never got caught. He saw himself as smart, always nervous, jumpy. He packed a gun, you might call him service-minded. He liked the structures taking forms of a mob, living a life in boredom. Somewhat he needed, later came along. They came down on a homie to him, a brainstorm. Could have been a rasp, but he wasn't thinking. It was too early for him, now he was sinking deeper down in the swamp of crime. Whenever operating, that's when he felt fine. But the conscience caught up in it, put some pain on his brain. He had the most goods to his name. He didn't feel the need to stop because the fresh and the nice scared, that was his pay. But left was his way to think, yo, it was damage. He totally changed around all of his manners. Well, your manners gone. He flipped a bit like David Banner. He wasn't the hope, but still for the green and loved the excitement. He wasn't able then to receive no positive enlightenment. Just life, living a life in danger. Could have been caught up in the act of crime, but he wasn't. He was fine. Check out the way he started to live. He was possessed with the thoughts to bring more to his crib. Materialistic, much more than before. His previous states were happier, now all he saw and tried to see were new opportunities for his new thing that took up all of his energy. Turning heads in the street made him suspicious. He couldn't sleep at night, like said he was so vicious. Juvenile delinquent, small scale, but still not long from a stay in jail. Pale in his face with a gun just in case. Resting at his house in the need of defense. Raids were awaited by him and his partner in crime. Together, they did a lot of stupid shit. This dark kid, they tried to persuade him to stop, but at the time, he couldn't educate him. They was doing anything, to them it was cool to have the new shit like clothes and shoes. All for free was what he thought, but a lot of sleep, that's what he lost. Dangerous life, living a life in danger. Could have slipped down in the cell chamber, but he did. Never did a bit. It makes you wanna know. So where it all come from? Maybe inheritance from long ago. We thought that he was better than the well-known crooks. He wasn't very impulsive. He sat down and thought through his multi-scam. He planned the shit to employ him day and night, ready to struggle and fight for his. He felt that life couldn't bring no thrill so good. He was after stealing all shit and all hoods. One day he got a tip, a bus was to come. His place was gonna get searched. He hid the gun, got the stolen shit straight at his house. From that day he got his life kinda right. Yo, he was forced to stop, he did it, I'm glad. Otherwise today shit might have been bad. Now he's got his mind on some other shit. He's caught up full time with the making of hits. He's educated at last. I won't say his name, but I bet you all know his ass.